Hello, everybody. Let's do some yin yoga. I'm excited. All right, today you will need a blanket. So grab your blanket and we'll unfold it um, a couple times so that you can get a long, flat blanket like this. This is just for padding for your knees. You may decide you don't need it. So we'll go ahead and put that down and we'll start in a comfortable seated position. And we will start with just some regular old yoga breathing. So breathe in and breathe out. Try to slow the breath down, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Notice what your body's doing with each breath. Notice the chest rising and falling with each breath, the belly rising and falling. And see if you can notice any other parts of your body feeling the breath as well. Maybe you can feel it all the way into your toes or your fingers. Because the oxygen we breathe, the breath doesn't just go into the lungs. It travels throughout the body, through the blood. So see if you can tune into that as you practice today, and maybe you can notice that breath flowing through different parts of your body. And today we're going to focus on the spleen and the stomach. So we'll start with tadpole, which is child's pose. So you can take your knees wide, your toes can come toward each other, and rest your forehead down to the ground. If your forehead's not making it to the ground, you are welcome to use a block or another blanket or a cushion. And we're just sinking back. So working on the spleen channel here. The spleen channel runs along the inner thighs, just like the liver channel and the kidney channel. So there's three main channels in Chinese medicine that run on the inner thighs. So that's why we do a lot of those inner thigh stretches or postures, I should say. So the spleen channel begins the medial side of the big toe, then travels inside the leg or the thigh to the abdominal cavity, to the chest, and up the throat. Then travels to the tongue, the roof of the tongue. Can't read my handwriting, sorry. I guess I could open up the web that has no weaver and give you the true word there. Try to relax here, relax the hips, soften the jaw. The jaw tends to tense up here. And see if you can let the tongue widen in your mouth. So I just said that this channel runs up to the tongue. So let's relax the tongue. Drop the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Just let it widen in the mouth. Really try to relax the inner thighs. Use your breath and see if you can notice your breath going into any areas of tension that you may have. Yeah, it travels to the root of the tongue. So that's like where your tongue connects to your lower jaw, that little string there that holds it. I know it has a name, but anyway, frenulum maybe? I can't remember the name of that. So that's where it travels to. So try to relax it, or you can try bringing the tongue to the roof of the mouth and giving that little string, that frenulum, whatever it is called, a stretch. See, try that and see how that works. And then from the root of the tongue, it spreads its chi and blood, according to this book. An internal branch leaves the stomach, passes upward through the diaphragm, and enters into the heart, where it connects with the heart meridian. So, because it begins at the foot and it travels upward, it is the yin channel here that we're working. And then from here, let's come out of this and come into bullfrog. So you're just going to flop down gently onto your belly and let your knees stay wide and your feet will come together. So you'll come down to your belly. You can stay here in this kind of sphinx position on your elbows, or if you want to take your elbows a little wider, you can. You can rest your forehead on a block, or you can make fists and stack them. I like to do this sometimes. Just stack your fists and then rest your forehead there on your fists. So the knees are still wide, still working into that spleen channel. But now we're kind of also pressing on the stomach gently. And the stomach meridian begins internally where the large intestine meridian terminates, next to the nose. Okay, it begins next to the nose. Then it ascends to the bridge of the nose, meeting the bladder meridian at the inner corner of the eye and emerging under the eye. Descending from there, lateral to the nose, it enters the upper gum and curves around the lips before passing along the side of the lower jawbone and through the angle of the jaw. Then turns upward, running in front of the ear to the corner of the forehead. A branch descends from the lower jaw, enters the body, and descends through the diaphragm. Then it enters its pertaining organ, the stomach, and connects with the spleen. Another branch leaves the lower jaw but remains on the surface of the body as it crosses over the neck, chest, and abdomen and terminates in the groin. Internally, the meridian reconstitutes itself at the lower end of the stomach and descends inside the abdomen to reconnect with the external branch in the groin. From this point, the meridian runs downward over the front thigh to the outer side of the knee and continues along the center of the front of the lower leg to reach up to the top of the foot. It terminates at the lateral side of the tip of the second toe. A branch deviates from the stomach meridian just below the knee and ends at the lateral side of the middle toe. A short branch also leaves from the top of the foot and terminates at the medial side of the big toe to connect with the spleen meridian. Connects in the foot with the spleen. It seems like a complicated one, that stomach meridian. Just relaxing here. Take one more deep breath in. Deep breath out. Relax your legs down and then press yourself up to hands and knees, and we're going to roll over to our back. So here we won't need the blanket. We're going to come to our back, give your knees a hug. You can rock side to side. And then let the knees fall over to the right. Your whole body is going to go to the right like you're going to curl up and sleep there on your side. And we'll stretch that. See if you can grab your left toes with your right hand. Left toes, right hand. Then kick that heel out to the side. Lower your chest down. Lower your shoulders down as much as you can. And open that left arm out to the side. So we're just getting a little twist here of the abdomen. If you want to add to this, this is pulling the cat tail. You can take the right toes, point them up to the sky, reach down with the left hand, grab the right toes, and then lower that leg down. You can then open the chest to the sky. You don't have to take this version. You can just do one foot or the other, or you can just lie here in this twist, relaxing the abdomen. You can play around with turning your head to one side or the other. Remember to try to become still in the pose. Try to relax the muscles in the targeted area. Here we're targeting the outer left hip, the front of the right thigh, and the abdomen. And we'll go ahead and release those feet. You can curl back up on that right side body. Take a deep breath in and let it go. So if you notice the breath going to any areas that feel tension or any other areas of the body besides just the lungs. And then holding on to our knees, we'll roll to the other side. So I'm going to turn, but you don't have to. You just roll to the other side. Curl up onto your left side this time, like you're going to sleep there. You can reach down with the left hand, grab the right toes, and kick that heel out to the side. If you want to grab the left toes, bring them up to the sky, grab them with your right hand and pull back. Open the chest up, relaxing the shoulders toward the mat. Maybe they touch, maybe they don't. Soften the belly, soften the thighs. Turn the head one side or the other. Notice the breath traveling throughout the body. And then release the feet. You can come back to that left side. Feel free to stay here for Shavasana, final resting pose, or you can roll to your back or belly. When you get there, take 3 long, slow breaths. Imagine you can really feel where that breath is traveling. stay here and relax for 3 to 5 more minutes. But I will end the video here. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow for more stomach and spleen channel meridian practice. The light in me honors the light in you. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.